Of our viewers in Nigeria and around the world to Skyline Evening News. I'm Uyi Agmofwebe. President Bola Tinubu has urged Nigerians to preserve the unity of the country, stressing that no differences are worth breaking Nigeria apart for. Represented by Deputy Senate President Barau Jibrin, Tinubu said dialogue remains key to resolving disagreements and sustaining national unity. He spoke at an international conference on security and national unity organized by G-Voice in collaboration with the Muslim World League. The president also reaffirmed his administration's commitment to tackling insecurity and promoting peace through international cooperation. Osun State Police Commissioner for Election Samuel Etaifo has warned politicians against making insightful statements or engaging in acts capable of triggering violence ahead of Saturday's governorship election. The warning followed the invitation of Senator Francis Fadaunsi over alleged insightful comments against members of the Accord Party in Ilesha. The police noted that it would remain neutral and professional, stressing that it would not tolerate conduct capable of disrupting public peace or threatening security during the election. In a related development, the Inspector General of Police, Olatunji Disu, has deployed Deputy Inspector General of Police, Isiaku Mohammed, to coordinate security operations for Saturday's governorship election in Osun State. The police says the deployment is in addition to the mobilization of about 15,000 operatives and the Commissioner of Police to oversee security arrangements. The DIG will be supported by Assistant Inspectors General and Commissioners of Police deployed across the 3 senatorial districts. The police also said the measures are aimed at protecting voters, election officials, materials, polling units, observers, and journalists before, during, and after the election. The Nigerian Law Society has rejected the directive of the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Kudirat Kekere Ekun, asking lawyers to stop using the title barrister and adopt esquire. The society argued that the directive has no clear basis in existing legislation. The CJN has directed lawyers and court officials to discontinue the use of barrister before their names in official engagements at the Supreme Court. The directive was contained in a July 13 memo signed by the Chief Registrar of the Supreme Court, Kabir Akombi. Meanwhile, the Nigeria Police Force has barred Amotekun, vigilante groups, and other non-state security outfits from participating in security operations during the Osun State governorship election scheduled for Saturday, 15th August 2026. The police said the groups are not authorized to escort electoral materials, guard polling units, mount checkpoints, or carry arms during the election. The ban covers Amotekun, Hunters Associations, the Joint Civilian Task Force, community-based security groups, and neighborhood watch outfits. The police also warned political parties, candidates, and their supporters against engaging or deploying the groups for election-related activities, threatening arrests and prosecution for violators. Ahead of Saturday's Osun State governorship election, the major contenders are intensifying campaigns in key local government areas considered crucial to victory. Incumbent Governor Ademola Adeleke of the Accord Party, APC candidate Bolaji Oyebamiji, and ADC candidate Najim Salam are consolidating support in their traditional strongholds while reaching out to voters in areas where they have weaker structures. Adeleke is expected to rely heavily on Ede North, Ede South, and Egbedore, while also targeting Ife Central, Ife East, and Ife South. Oyebamiji, on the other hand, is expected to draw strong support from Irewole, Ishokan, and Ayedade. With all 3 major candidates from Osun West Senatorial District, the outcome in several battleground local government areas could prove decisive in Saturday's exercise. Ogun State Head of Service Olariwanju Saka has urged civil servants to make regular health checks a priority. Saka spoke during your health status diagnostic program at the Arcade Ground, Okemoson, Abeokuta, the state capital. He said the initiative was designed to promote preventive health care, early detection, and timely intervention among public servants. The head of service urged workers to take advantage of the program to maintain healthy and productive lives. More stories after this short break. Please do stay with us. For staying with us, you're watching the live broadcast of News Drive here on Skyline News. Refined Fuel Market Conference in Abuja says energy sovereignty is available if African countries develop their refining capacity and invest in value addition.
Renewed confidence in the industry. He further noted that Africa's dependence on imported refined products must end, urging that regulation and investor confidence are critical to attracting the technology and capital needed to expand refining capacity.
In collaboration with S&P in the global for sustaining this program. Not just Nigeria, but in
Nigeria Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, Rabiu Omar, noted that West Africa must urgently build the infrastructure and market system required to turn its growing petroleum resources into greater economic power. The authorities said West Africa must urgently invest in refineries, pipeline storage, ports and transport infrastructure while improving digital trading system. He noted that regional cooperation is equally critical, warning that different product standards, licensing rules, tariffs and cross-border procedures are slowly energy trade and
pipelines and creating the physical liquidity upon which transparent pricing depends.
With refining capacity expanding and major facilities such as Dangote Refinery shipping the market, Nigeria Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority says the opportunity is now within the reach for Africa to become a credible center of petroleum trading and price discovery. Nafisa Baba for Skyline News.
300 National Youth Service Corps members will be attached to compressed natural gas conversion centers across the country after completing training and certification as CNG technicians. Senior Special Assistant to the President on Youth Initiatives, Monitoring and Delivery, Dr. Temitope Gbadamosi, disclosed this at the launch of the CNG retrofitting training program at the NYC FCT Orientation Camp in Kubwa, Abuja. She also noted that the program would be implemented across the 6 geopolitical zones and aims to position young Nigerians at the forefront of the country's transition to CNG. The initiative is also targeted at retrofitting 100,000 vehicles annually. The federal government says it has begun distributing starter packs to 18,510 Nigerians trained under the first phase of the renewed Hope Vocational and Skills Training Program. The beneficiaries selected from the 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory underwent 2 weeks of intensive training at more than 230 accredited centers nationwide. National Program Manager NPAR, Dr. Insikek Okon, said GPS technology and a monitoring system had been deployed to track beneficiaries and ensure proper use of the equipment. He added that a dedicated portal and call center had also been established to monitor participants and provide support. Ondo State Police Command has arrested a 27-year-old man, Solomon Onola, over the alleged defilement of a 15-year-old girl in Omifon, Odigbo local government area of the state. The police said the case was first reported at the Odigbo Divisional Police Station before being transferred to the Gender-Based Offences Unit for further investigation. The Police Public Relations Officer, DSP Abayomi Jimo, disclosed this in a statement where he said preliminary investigations showed that the incident was reported to the police by the girl's guardian, following which the suspect was arrested for an investigation. We go on another short break and we have more stories right up ahead for you. Please stay with us. Here on the news, let's turn to entertainment now, and we begin from Nollywood, where actress Judy Austin has escalated her ongoing legal battle, announcing defamation lawsuits worth more than 2 billion naira. Austin is taking legal action against her estranged husband, actor Yul Edochie, and his relative Rita Edochie over what she describes as defamatory statements. The actress has demanded public retractions and is seeking damages running into billions of naira. The latest development adds another chapter to the highly publicized dispute, which has continued to generate intense reactions across social media. Still in Nollywood, where Funke Akindele is preparing for another major cinema outing with her new movie, The Four, No One Fights Alone. The filmmaker has unveiled a star-studded cast for the production, including several familiar faces from Nollywood and former Big Brother Naija housemates. The movie is scheduled for a global cinema release on December 11, 2026, raising expectations for another major box office performance from one of Nigeria's biggest filmmakers. And with Akindele coming off a record-breaking run at the box office, the pressure is already on for The Four to deliver another blockbuster. And let's move it up to Nollywood, where Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is seriously exploring a new career in music. The actor and former WWE superstar has released a new song titled Your Dad and says he is now looking at music more seriously. Johnson says his interest in music goes back to his teenage years when he dreamed of becoming a country music star. The new track, connected to the Moana musical project, has now given fans a taste of what a musical career from The Rock could sound like. So after conquering wrestling, he says Nollywood and the box office could music next big move. Beyoncé is taking even more control of her business empire. The global superstar has acquired full control of her Sir Davies whiskey brand after luxury giant LVMH sold its stake in the venture. The brand was launched in 2024 as a partnership between Beyoncé and LVMH Moet Hennessy. With LVMH now out, Beyoncé has sole control over the brand's future strategy and development. It is yet another major by the singer as she continues expanding her empire far beyond music. Let's take another break. When we return, we'll look at stories beyond our shores for you. Please don't go away. And now let's look at stories beyond our shores. The United States says it has deported more than 3 million foreigners since President Trump returned to office. The White House also claims the country has gone 15 consecutive months without allowing illegal migrants into the states. In a fact sheet released Wednesday, the administration said it had also launched a denaturalization surge targeting individuals allegedly granted U.S. citizenship fraudulently. He said legal claims had been filed against 88 people accused of being ineligible for citizenship. A deadly attack on a commercial vessel in the Red Sea has renewed concerns about global shipping and supply chains. The Iran-backed Houthi group has repeatedly targeted commercial vessels in the region and threatened the Bab al-Mandab Straits, a major route connecting the Red Sea to global shipping lanes. The renewed attacks have raised concerns over maritime security, trade, and the movement of essential goods. The United Nations has also expressed alarm over the resumption of attacks and threats to freedom of navigation in the region. Milwaukee County Executive David Crowley has defeated Democratic Socialist Francesca Hong in Wisconsin's Democratic gubernatorial primary. The closely watched contest was seen as a test of the strength of progressive politics in battleground states. Crowley emerged as the Democratic candidate, defeating Hong, who had sought to become Wisconsin's first Democratic Socialist governor. A former Chinese premier Zhu Rongji has died at the age of 97. Zhu, who served as China's premier from 1998 to 2003, was known for his outspoken style and role in steering the country through major economic reforms. His blunt speeches and strong criticism of corruption and poor governance made him one of China's most recognizable political figures. His tenure coincided with a period of rapid economic transformation as China prepared for deeper integration into the global economy. And that's all we have for you on Skyline Evening News. Thank you for watching. I'm Uyag Mofwebe.
You can watch Skyline News on Nightcomsat and Free TV. Stay connected wherever you are by streaming us live on the Free TV app, available for both iOS and Android devices via the App Store and Google Play. Follow us on all our social media platforms at Skyline TV News for breaking news, updates, and exclusive content. For more information, visit www.skylinetv.ng. Skyline News, beyond